Hey guys, how's it going? So my life has been going through a lot of changes recently, and with it, I've decided I wanted to change a lot of things about the channel. And well, I mean the channels, because not just here on YouTube, but also on Twitch. And I guess I wanted to record a little thing to update you guys on everything, both what's happening with me and what is going to be happening with my channels and my content in the future. In fact, that's going to be starting pretty soon, so it's not even the distant future. So for me, I've been, well, for those of you guys who might follow me on Twitch and watch my daily live streams, you guys might notice that they've been even less daily than normal recently, which is I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks now. Actually, it might be 4. I've lost count. And that's because I don't have any sort of fixed living situation right now, and I am going through quite a bit of stuff. For those of you guys who have been following my Twitter updates, you'll notice that I've been living out of hotel rooms for a couple of weeks now. I actually only came back here to record this video, but I am moving out, and this is the last time you guys will see me here. So long story short, me and my girlfriend broke up, and I figured this is a really good chance for a kind of like a change of pace in my life in a lot of ways, right? I think that it'll be a fresh start for me. I'm moving into Seattle to be closer to EG, and I mean honestly, especially like in the last couple of months, getting to hang out a lot more with the wonderful people at EG, it really does feel like a family. And I think it'll be really good for me being closer to everyone, and yeah, just having more human interaction in my life, right? And especially with recent circumstances, some kind of global pandemic, there does seem to be a bit of a lack of actual in-person interaction, the way things used to be. And so yeah, things are changing for me, and I'm gonna be honest, they're looking really good. I'm really, really happy right now, maybe for the first time in a while. It's always weird, because like on one hand, as a streamer, as a content creator, I want to, I want to be giving you guys updates on what's happening with me. And as much as I always want to do that, I don't want to, bring anyone down. I don't want to be negative. I want to spread, positivity and good vibes. And so this leads me to a bit of a dilemma, right? Because, if I'm depressed or if I'm feeling down, it feels like on one hand I want to talk about it, on the other I kind of don't. My solution to that is to talk about things after I'm feeling better. And that's why this is when I'm making this announcement. Because honestly, I've had a rough couple of months, but I'm feeling really great right now. Things are picking up for me. And I guess I'm sort of retroactively telling you guys the story of, I guess, where my head has been at for the past month or two and where things are changing for me now, because everything is looking really good and I'm really excited to have a new start. And, naturally this brings me to the changes in my content that I alluded to earlier, because so many things are changing for me in my life, and I am going to be honest, I'm not even a little bit happy with where my content has been recently, especially here on YouTube. To be real with you guys, my YouTube has been fucking lazy, like really, really lazy for a while now. It wasn't always like this, but at least like since Targon came out. Oh yeah, no, it's been like over a year now. A lot of my YouTube videos on this channel have just been kind of just, fun stream highlights that are like, that don't really feel like they're as creative or, as entertaining for you guys. It's just like, as I mentioned, I've been in a pretty big depression for a long time, and I'm very, very aware that my YouTube content has suffered because of it, right? It's been just kind of in a state of, I just wake up in the morning, turn on my stream, and I put on some fun games that happen to me during my stream in the YouTube, but nothing like creative, nothing that feels really new, or at least not a ton. I was really happy with some of the videos we did in the past, like the Labs challenge runs were a ton of fun, like beating Lab of Legends without attacking and the similar things we did. And of course, this recent bingo challenge series, which I'm sure all of you guys have seen, because you guys are telling me that you really love it, and this is more the kind of thing that I want to be doing in this channel moving forward. right? And I just wanted to let you guys know like how I feel about everything and where my head has been at recently. And that things aren't going to stay like this. I'm going to be making some big changes to the kind of content that I'm going to be putting up here on my channel. Some of you guys have already noticed that I've started doing YouTube premieres at 9 a.m. Pacific, and those are a lot of fun. In fact, you can know what time they are because those are the time all my videos are going out. In fact, you might be watching this right now on the premiere. If so, shout out to the premiere crowd. It's a lot of fun just kind of like hanging around in the chat for these, especially because I see a lot of, names and people that I don't really get to see on Twitch, because normally I do my live streams on twitch.tv/swimstream where I stream daily, and usually that's most of the very like direct interaction I get to have with you guys. But doing these premieres is a lot of fun because I get to see usually an entirely different crowd, and a bunch of you guys have been hanging out every day with me. Well, I say every day, but these YouTube videos have been going out once every like 3 days. But every time I put out one of the bingo series, a lot of you guys are, hanging out in chat every time, and it's just cool to be able to talk with you guys and hang out. And I also plan on doing some more content for other games, some, not Legends of Runeterra stuff. I think that, for me personally, I'm having a ton of fun doing these kinds of like challenge sort of content. Like, can I beat Lab of Legends, with this kind of challenge rule? Can I do the bingo sheet challenges are very much the same, right? Like, can I win with this kind of limitation on the game? And it would be fun to expand this into other games and just, see what kind of like fun videos and fun runs that I can do, right? I think it works really well for me personally because I really like the idea of just being able to design these challenges and just like have a lot of fun and have to think about things in different ways, right? Just like very novel approaches to problem solving is really, really interesting to me, and I'm having a ton of fun doing these. You guys are saying that the bingo stuff is some of the most fun you've had on my channel, and it's the same for me. It's some of the most fun I've had making content. But big shout out to Silverfuse. I haven't announced anything yet. This is the announcement, so none of you guys know. But Silverfuse has been helping me do a lot of the videos as of the last couple of weeks, and we've been brainstorming and talking about different forms of content and approaches to what you guys would enjoy seeing in the future. So I couldn't have done any of this without her, and I have her to thank for a lot of the new direction that the channel is going to be going in. I'm very excited to do more of these kinds of videos, but of course it's going to be dependent on me having an actual setup, and as you guys can see in what I talked about earlier, I'm not going to have a setup for at least a little bit longer. And the last thing that I wanted to make sure that I touched on in this video is kind of talking about where I've been mentally for not just the past few months, but honestly the past couple of years. So something that I have mentioned in the past that some of you guys will have remembered, or it was a long time ago actually. It's something that I've honestly been pretty uncomfortable talking about, because it's been a really dominating force in my life for a very long time, and I've just been really uncomfortable talking about it very much, which is that I've been having a lot of health issues, mostly just like problems with my brain working properly to say the least. So for me personally, and this has been going on for well over a year now, it's been 2 years, which is that I've had like massive problems with memory and focus, and just being able to like actually have a brain that feels like it's working properly, right? Like I feel very sluggish, and a lot of that comes down to like various factors, such as like I have been depressed, but there is kind of like more going on, and I think there was some things that were likewise causing the depression. And this is something that I've been struggling with. It's been, especially at times, really, really bad. And I have seen about a dozen different doctors and a dozen different specialists over the past couple of years to try to resolve. And honestly, at this point in time, I can confidently say that whatever it is has gotten better. I feel like I'm functional again. I feel like my brain is like working properly for the first time in a very long time, actually. And I feel like I'm actually just awake. Like there's like a switch has gotten flicked on in my head. And I'm gonna be honest. I've tried a lot of different things, a lot of different practices, and a lot of different, some various medication. But I don't actually know exactly what it is that's working for me, which is kind of weird, right? Um, I don't know. But something in the last couple of months, something that I started doing, or something in my life that changed recently, has been helping. And the weird thing is I might never know what it was, because a couple months ago I sort of decided that I'm just gonna brute force it, right? Like I'm just gonna try like 40 different approaches at once, and I'm just gonna hope something works. And something that I changed is helping, but I don't really know what was causing my issues. And honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to never finding out, because I don't plan to stop anything that I've been doing. I've done a lot of like healthier practices at this point in time. I'm eating properly and working out, and just like taking supplements, and I think I just neglected my health for too long, honestly. Who knows exactly what it is, but that's the thing about health. It's all connected, right? But I feel much better right now than I have for a very, very long time. Like, I mean, it really has felt for the past like year or two that I've just been waking up and my brain feels like it was replaced with mashed potatoes. Like I felt like somebody just like swapped my brain for someone else's for a very, very long time. And I can't tell you how amazing it feels that I finally feel like I'm through it. Like I finally feel like I've got this under control, and I mean, like I said, I just feel awake. So yeah, I've finally kicked the ass of this 2-year-long depression. It's like, which sounds, I mean, it's ridiculous in hindsight that it even got this bad, but there were a lot of areas in my life that I was just kind of like not taking control of and just like letting happen passively, and it's just such a bad idea to let things get to that point, because it will really, really mess you up. And I can't stress enough how important it has been to just like take control of things and not be passively okay with just aspects of my life just creeping in, and things that I know aren't good, but things that I kind of just have let happen anyway, right? So yeah, that's where I've been. And that's where I'm coming from. But that's not where I'm headed. So that's pretty much all I wanted to mention in this video. I'm feeling so much better, and I'm really, really excited to start doing new and exciting kinds of content here, and just like no more of that like just like lazy YouTube, like here's some fun games we played today, guys. None of that schlock. You guys deserve better than that, and I deserve better than that. And I'm looking forward to it, guys, and I hope you guys will join me on that journey. So I'll be back here. Well, not here. I'll be back in a completely different place here on the YouTube channel in a couple of weeks. And I hope to see you guys there. Take care.